Okay, so I'm joined by Gaffer Ross Jenkins. Ross, a bit of a frustrating one today, but ultimately we come away winning 2-0. What's your assessment on what you've just seen?
Yeah, first half was a little bit frustrating. It was slow, it was sticky. We had 2 breaks in play, so that sort of slowed the momentum. Couldn't really get any tempo to the game. But we've got to stick with it. You've got to keep going. And second half, the boys did. We made some personnel changes, and we got our rewards in the end. So, yeah, we made hard work of it. It wasn't the best of games, I must say. Both teams. I don't think it was a spectacle watching it. But the game's not always going to be entertaining or enjoyable to watch at times, and you've got to push through it. And the boys did, and we got the result. Again, good habits in pre-season, getting another win. But yeah, the boys can definitely do much better first half, but it was a bit sticky, a little bit slow. Again, the breaks didn't help, slowed the half down, but other than that, we came through. We had a little niggle with obviously David, we've got to assess that. But other than that, a good win is good habit, so no complaints on that front.
Yeah, and you obviously said it was a frustrating first half. It did look a bit toothless up top. Is that something you can work on? Obviously, you had the substitution coming on in the second half. It looked a little bit more lively up the final third.
Yeah, I mean, we had chances. I wouldn't say toothless. We had chances. We need to punish teams. But at the same time, the quality, the delivery at times, the final pass may be a little bit slow. But yeah, they're a decent team. They gave us a good test today, and I appreciate obviously the fixture. It is a competitive game. They made it hard for us. They didn't let us do the things that we wanted to do, and other teams are going to do that as well. So it's nice to have that feeling. Every game isn't going to be pretty and glamorous. It's just not that way. So first half it definitely wasn't. Second half we push through it. We keep going. We get the chances been taken well. So yeah, we walk away with a good win. If it was in the league, we'll take that. Not playing particularly great, but winning. So good habit to lead into the first game of the season.
Yeah, and ultimately, like you said, we won. It's 5 unbeaten now going into the season, starting on the 10th. So I assume that's the ideal scenario for you, really, isn't it?
Yeah, again, we've had some boys getting some more minutes. Coming to the back end of pre-season now, we've got a week's training. Makes sure we're ready for Bath at home. So other than David, the boys came through unscathed. Again, more minutes in the tank, good result. So we kick on now for Bath at home, which I hope will be an entertaining game. But the boys are putting a shift this pre-season. But again, today was a little bit slow, a little bit sticky, similar to Hendon first half, but second half we picked it up, and second half we picked it up again today. So another good win, clean sheet, I must say, great save from Ash, and we look forward to Bath at home on the 10th now.
Yeah, and obviously, lastly, you had Junior coming on for his debut. What do you make of his short cameo?
Yeah, looked dynamic, looked a bit of a handful, put one on the goalie. Good link-up play at times, confident. So yeah, no arguments, no questions with that. Obviously, we need to get him more minutes. But a little cameo at the start was good for him to get just in the group with the boys and get him on the pitch with the players. So yeah, more than happy. Obviously Abdul as well getting on as well. I think he set up the second one, little flick. Not sure who it was meant for, but he was effective. So yeah, both played their part today, so I'm pleased with both.
Yeah, and lastly, Claydon was a bit of an inspired substitution coming on late in the second half and obviously inevitably grabbing both the goals.
Yeah, I said whether you start the game or you finish the game, everyone's really important. So the boys who start have got a job to try and give us a foothold in the game, and the boys who come on have got a chance to win the game or secure a win. So Claydon come on, right place, right time, good position. But I'll probably say we should have probably had maybe one more during the game, just been a bit more sort of cutthroat in the final third. But yeah, subs came on, finished the game as they should do, and that's being effective. So yeah, really pleased with Claydon on that one as well.
Cool, thank you, Ross. Looking forward to the season.
Cheers.